everybody, this is Vanessa from Holy Flowers Complementary Therapies, and today I would like to tell you a little bit more about Tameana. Within this therapy, we have 5 different techniques. We've got number 1, which was the first one to be channeled. Some people call them levels, but they're not. You can learn the 4th one in the first place, and then number 2, and then 1, and then 5. It doesn't matter, because you don't need to have learned one to go into the other one. These are separate techniques for different things, but they have been channeled in order, and that is the order of appearance of these techniques. Number 1 is Salushnai, or the sacred triangle, which is the session that we impart on others, and that will be cleansing and unblocking your chakras one by one, thus having them work properly. If they have to, run at a higher speed or at a lower speed, because they are too sped up, let's say, at a higher rate than they should be. And at the same time, they not only this technique works on your 7 chakras, but they also work on your 7 subtle bodies. We are just like matryoshkas, like the Russian dolls, so they also work on those levels at the same time. That's Salushnai number 1, which is the sacred triangle, which is the technique that I talked about on another video. And then we have number 2, which is another technique that we impart on others. We use, in this case, we use 6 crystals, but we don't use codes. The therapist is a channel that will transmit the course, the information. Okay, again, the course is working, okay, on us, but in this case we are transmitting with our mind and our heart. We are transmitting information into the course. Okay, it works, it kind of makes like Merkaba around the person. Okay, so it's a little bit different. It works a lot more with the heart. Okay, the energy of the heart and opening up the heart chakra. Okay, then there's number 3. It is not has been replaced by number 4, because number 6 was a group kind of therapy that required a certain amount of people, no more nor less. So it was afterwards replaced with Pusha, which is a group. It is a group session that may gather whatever quantity of people you may want, and it also uses the 4 elements: water, fire with a candle, or fire with the crystals, which are like the earth, and the 4th element we said is the air. Okay, because there's an audio, a channeled audio by Juan Manuel with a certain language of light, which he also channels, and it makes us go into very high frequencies as well, and it makes the course goes into high frequencies. So we use the codes in this technique. In the Pusha technique, we use the codes, the crystals, water, fire, and the music, the soundtrack. What we do with this is a very interesting technique. It opens up a vortex. Yes, and you may through the vortex that is open for 30 minutes, which is the time that of the soundtrack, you are able to dissolve. Juan Manuel says, dissolve the pains of your life, and it dissolves the negative programming we all have within us, which we have learned in life. And it brings to you through that vortex, well, good things, let's say, things that may be of abundance. It is related to abundance, so it will bring everything that you may need to be a healthier and happier and more abundant person. Everything in positive, right? So that is Pusha. Pusha comes from a term from India. And then the fifth technique is actually separated in two parts, which is the name is Hama, and there's personal Hama, because with Salush Naive, with the first level, we always used to practice on a person, to a patient. We do it to another person, but we could never do it to ourselves. So there was this time when Juan Manuel said, well, we need something for ourselves, for the therapist. So the therapist can treat himself, herself, okay? So this is a very short daily session of about around 9 minutes with 6 codes, 6 crystals. We need 6 crystals, and we also need another soundtrack, which is another channeled audio by Juan Manuel. And there's also these 6 codes are also used for the other part of Hama, which is Hama for spaces, for your house, your workplace. It cleans up energetically your workplace or your house. Very interesting. And you also open up a vortex there with a candle, and there's water, and there's the symbols or the codes, and the rocks, the crystals, okay? No audio, no soundtrack on Tameana for places. Okay, so that's about, I think I covered them all of the levels, all of what Tameana can do to you and give to you, and I would like to share with you on our next video. If you want it, write it on the comments, and please give me your like. What is this? And I want to give to you a little gift, a symbol that you, or a code really, that you can use in your house, and you can start experimenting with. What do you think? This is also a very practical symbol that I will tell you, if you want, how to use it to heal something rapidly. Yes, you can use it at home, and this will be my gift to you. And on future videos, I will be telling you about I will let you know when we have an online workshop to learn the first level of Tameana, which you can do in situ, and you can also do at a distance, okay? So blessings to you all. Be well. Goodbye.